Hello, I'm Kelly and welcome to my Flosstube channel, Animal Instinct. It's Saturday the 28th of August 2021 today and I'm back with another cross-stitching update. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for stopping by and spending a bit of time with me, and I hope you enjoy what I've got to share. I'm in a bit of a rush this morning, so nothing's ironed or anything, so you're just going to get it how it is. I have a little pile next to me. I've got all the usuals. I've got sort of a finish. I've got some works in progress, a new start, some stitchy kindness today, a little bit of haul and plans. So let's get into it. My finish for now is the Witchy Stitcher Cryptid Stitch Along. So the frame came out early August, and the first cryptids, there's going to be 16 mystery cryptids released every week or so from early September. And I have completed the frame. Now, I had trouble showing the colour last time. Let's see. It's a beautiful light green. It's called Duck Egg. It's 32 count linen by Handmade at number 12 Stitch Co. And a bit closer, I've done a little bit of metallics. I've done some etoile just to make it a bit sparkly. There's a nice sparkly corner there. And I was going to do, I think last video, I sort of thought I'll do a quarter of it each week, but no, I just, once I started stitching it, I didn't want to finish it. I didn't want to put it down, sorry. So, really looking forward to seeing what the first creature is. I guess that will happen next week. And then on to my works in progress. When I left, I think last video, I was still working on this one, Firefly, by Jenny Parks, my Gecko Rouge kit. I'm trying to do 5,000 stitches a month, and I think I hadn't quite finished that last time I filmed, so I'll show you where I got to. It's not on the Q snap, so you can see the whole thing. Cats are choosing now again to race around the house. There's so much fabric. I didn't think about this, sorry. It's stitched on 25 count Lugana, 1/1 full cross, so I'm going to do some of the background 2/1 tent stitch. I'll just show you the whole thing to start with. There he is. And then I've been working just steadily down his body, and I think I finished, I finished his cuff here, which is pretty neat. It looks like there's a bit of light shining on it, a bit of reflection, and you can definitely see this is his paw. And the bottom, oh, hello, can you please go away? Off you go. The bottom of the whole piece is, my gummies. So I didn't really want to stop stitching on it when I hit the monthly goal, but I did put it away, and I'll bring it out at the end of the video when I'm talking about my plans. Then I worked on my temperature typography by Stitching Mummy. She's just released, so her patterns are on Etsy, and she's just released a new temperature chart called Temperature Butterflies. It's very clever, very nicely done. But this is temperature typography, and so I'm just working through August. As always, there seem to be a couple of weeks behind, but it doesn't take long to catch up. So here we go. I think the coolest weather is behind us now, so we'll start going into greens coming up soon. It's on 25 count pewter Lugana by Swigart 101 full crosses. Then I reached into my basket of neglect, which is a collection of projects that I thought deserved a bit of love between now and the end of the year. Excuse me. Sorry. I think he wants to say hello. Come on. Go away. Good boy. So the first one I pulled out was Modern Folk Embroidery 2020 Family Patchwork Stitch Along. And I haven't done anything on this for quite a while, but I really enjoyed working on it for a few nights. It's going to be one of those videos. Why is everything so interesting up there? Anyway. So it's being stitched on 40 count antique white linen, using Silks For You PR023. It's a really bright red and it's really fun to stitch. It's so bright and happy. So what have I done? I think, let me just remind myself, sorry. Most of the motifs in this rectangle, I completed them. There was only like part of a petal done. I then came over and I completed this section of hearts. I did all of this and the crown and this. I think there's still something else to go in there. And then I started working my way down here. So I got quite a bit done. There's still a long way to go. I mean, see, but yeah, that was fun. I really liked working on that. And just to remind you, this is how bright the red is. There we go. Very bright red. Very happy colour. Okay. Next I pulled out another one from the basket of neglect, and it's the Blue Flower Night Walked Down. This was a leap year, you know, February 29 new start last year. I haven't really done much at all. I'm a bit surprised at how little I've done. But I've put a few nights work in recently, so that's good. It's being stitched on 32 count Lugana. It's, I think I had it wrong the last few times, but I found the tag. It's Strawberries and Cream by Jay's X Stitch. And it's a really sort of very subtle pink. That's where I'm at. So what I've worked on is, to remember, I wanted to work towards the border. I didn't want to have all the central stuff done and just have the border to go at the end. So I did this purple flower here. I still have to fill it in, but that got me sort of to the very corner. And then I started working on the corner itself. I'm not using the called for threads with the coloured, I don't know how you can see, it's a bit dim, but that vertical border is the silk that I'm using in Anzac. So it's Silks For You PR124, and it's a purple, navy, blue and teal variegated thread. Oh, there you go, you can see it now. And rather than chopping and changing, it's like stopping and starting colours, I just thought this was going to be easier for me. And it looks good, it fits the theme. Last night I was working on this flower, which I think I've made into the most hideous flower that ever existed. And I'm going to frog that. I don't know what's going on there. So yeah, those colours do not work together. Anyway, so that one's coming along nicely. Then I was craving, look, to be honest, I was probably craving working on Firefly, but I really felt like working on some full coverage, 25 count, 1/1 full crosses. It's been a long few weeks, and I just wanted something easy, and I decided, this was kind of in my basket of neglect. It's a leftover birthday start from my birthday earlier this year when I had a lot of new starts. But I didn't get through them all, so I've still got a few more that I want to start, and this was one of them. It's Sea Glass by Carolyn Manning. This is my start on it. So like I said, 25 count, 1/1 full crosses. It's just beautiful. The colours are so nice. And it's so easy to stitch. Like once you know what shape you need to stitch, you don't have to check the pattern all the time. It's just really nice. I think this will be one that I pull out when I'm just tired and want something easy and satisfying to stitch. I think I'm already far out. Don't mind. I don't know if you can see him. Sorry. Yeah, it'll be one of those ones I pull out when I want to stitch something just easy and enjoyable. I can't remember my train of thought now. Sorry. Anyway, that's been really fun. I've loved that one. So that is all my whips. There hasn't been too many in the last few weeks. Now I'm going to go on to Happy Mail. So I won a giveaway on Flosstube. I don't enter too many giveaways. I was really thrilled to win this one. This is from Deb Wilson Stitches. And Mojo Stitches gifted her a chart to give away on her channel, and I was the lucky winner, and it is Sarah Handley 1847, also known as the Chili Sampler, because you can see the border, they look like chilies. So that's exciting. I was so happy to win that. Thank you, Deb, and to Joe from Mojo Stitches. Yeah, I need to have a think about what fabric I'd like to stitch it on, and threads and everything. But looking forward to stitching that one. Deb also threw in some really fun, chunky brown thread for my sheep heap whip with the pile of sheep, and I'd made, the top one is a white sheep, but I'd made it really shaggy with white whisper thread, and she had this really fun variegated brown thread, so she's it is variegated, it's just chunky and it's just really cool. She sent me a little bit to try to see if I can do, the middle sheep is a brown sheep, so I'm going to see if I can make another really shaggy sheep with this. Then I had some, sorry, thank you, Deb. Thank you so much. I can't wait to stitch this. I'm not sure when, it's probably in October. I'd love to give that sheep a go. Then I've had some stitchy haul. So I think I'm blaming this on a lockdown purchase from a few months ago. But I found myself looking at the Nitka Moscow website. I think I'd seen it mentioned on Flosstubes when people were buying exclusive Barbara Anna kits. And anyway, I just found myself there having a little look-see. There were a lot of beautiful things, but one just, yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, it's me. I need to stitch that. So I'll try and find a better photo, but this is the piece, well, part of the piece. So it's a lady in a beautiful setting on the back of a motorbike taking a photo. If you haven't watched me before, if you have, sorry, I probably mention it a lot. But I had a big trip. I went off on my own backpacking through Asia, and I met a fellow riding around on a motorbike. We ended up getting together and downsizing our luggage massively and traveling around on his motorbike through Asia for a couple of years. I was really into photography before I left home, and I'd taken some classes, and I was so lucky, like, you know, I had all the time to really hone my skills, and I just loved it. And then just coincidentally, he was a former photographer in the military. That had been his career. So he taught me a lot as well. So we spent a lot of our time riding around on his motorbike, which didn't look too far different to that one. Well, the first one anyway, that died a sad death. And taking photos. So I couldn't believe it. I mean, I did not wear a dress and heels. That is not practical adventure motorbiking outfit, but otherwise loved it. And I was quite impressed. I thought, oh, the postage is going to be ridiculous from Russia, but it was quite reasonable, I thought. And it came in good time. So overall, I really I'm really happy that I took a risk, I guess, with an unknown company to me, and it was it's really great. So it came in a bag, but then in this cardboard tube, and the lid, it got a little dinged up on the way, but that's okay, I won't hold it against anyone. So that doesn't actually go on, but anyway, on the lid is the image of the kit, and a little bit of detail on the back, which is pretty much all in Russian. There's Nitka Moscow down the bottom there. And then I pulled everything out to have a look, and I just put it back in because I'm not going to be starting this soon, but it was really nicely packaged. Gently pull it out again. These are the threads. On floss cards, and they've been beautifully plaited together, even with, like, I thought of everything, tied the ends together. It's just really neat and well done. They're nice, it's nice thick card, so can't criticize that at all. Here's the fabric. I can't remember the count off the top of my head. Anyway, fabric for it and a needle. It's maybe 25, it might be, is it 25? No, 26 count, 27 count? I'm not really sure. It might say in here. And then the pattern is a physical pattern, just nicely rolled up. Really nice instructions. It's printed on good quality paper, it's not flimsy. The artist is Ronald West. Yeah. Ronald West. This is the, I guess this is the symbol key, which is in Russian, but it's fine when you know what you're doing, you can figure that out. It looks like there's a bit of, like, there's the 2 threads, maybe some half stitches, back stitching, etc. There's instructions on how to cross stitch in Russian, but again, I don't need that. And then the pattern I'll just show you a peek, but it's just on really good paper, and it's, yeah, like that. So I haven't used a big paper pattern like that for a while. I might be able to scan that into a PDF maybe if I choose to, but otherwise I'm so happy with, I'm so happy with all of that, and I really look forward to starting that one day, but not anytime soon. Let me just put these back in. Oh, God, cats are back, both of them. Maybe you'll see Jemima. Now, didn't want it to travel all on its own, but I also didn't need another big kit. But I found they had, Jemima's settling on a pile of brown paper brown paper that I'm going to put in the recycling, but she's decided it's her favourite spot, and it's really crinkly and noisy, so good timing, Jemima. This is what I got with it. It's a Michael Powell bookmark kit. Yep, I got the Greek Islands. I haven't opened it up, but yep, it's got everything in there you need, including the little tassel and felt for the backing. I thought that was really neat. So that's that one. Okay, now we have plants. In September, I'm going to be doing shiny September stitching. It's been so nice to see other people interested in joining me. There's no rules really. If you want to join in, use the hashtag. that can be the only rule. I personally am going to be focusing on Firefly. I would love to work my way down. It's not going to happen this in September, but this year I want to finish this cat completely. All the way down. So I'm hoping I can get about 20,000 stitches done on him. We'll see. That would take me to about I think I could get down here somewhere. I think each strip is about 4,000 stitches, so that would be 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so maybe I could get down here, and that would be into the last row of pages in the whole thing. So that's probably a good thing to aim for. What I also might try to do, even though I've been focusing on just working steadily down, I think on one side, possibly this side, I'm actually going to come down all the way to the bottom. I really want to hit the bottom of the piece. So 20,000 stitches into the bottom page and hit the bottom of the piece. That's my goals for September. I'll also be doing the cryptids as well. But other than that, I'm hoping I could just stick to Firefly. Very happy for you to join me if you've got something you want to focus on or spend weekends on or whatever. Just use that hashtag on Instagram, and I'll be keen to see what you have to share. I think because I'm only working on one piece, I probably won't do another update for another month. So at the end of September, thinking I've got quite a lot going on outside of stitching at the moment. But I might try and do a stitch with me somewhere in September, just to show you like what my approach is to working on this piece. I just have to work out a setup and all of that kind of thing. So I won't completely promise that I'll do that, but I would like to. Seeing he's here again, we will say goodbye. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you're able to get some stitching in and enjoy what you're doing. Please stay safe, and I will see you all again definitely in a month, maybe sooner. See ya.